All right, welcome to Full Body Strength. We got a 30-minute class. Today is going to be an upper body pull with a lower body push focus. So we still are getting full body strength. We'll do a little bit of core at the end. Today's going to be supersets, 45 seconds on or work, 15 seconds in between, and we'll go through each superset twice. And we have 4 supersets. Equipment, dumbbells, and a step, or something creative in a step. If you don't have a step bench or chair, just have, I'll have an alternate or variation for you there. Let's get it warmed up. Welcome, my name is Amy. I'm the Target Fitness Program Manager. I know we have folks from the Strength Program that just started in here, so happy to have everyone with that. So this is actually workout 1 from the Strength Program. I'm so excited. All right, let's start with some hip circles. Couple of minutes of warm up here to get that blood circulating, get the heart rate up a little bit, get the muscles and joints ready to work. Even 2 to 3 minutes if you're on your own and you only have a couple minutes to warm up, it's definitely going to benefit you and your workout. Reverse direction. You can start small with these hip circles, whatever feels good. Range of motion is always up to you. You can get bigger as it feels okay on your hips. One more hip circle here. All right, center it back out. Let's go shoulder width with those feet and squat it out, body weight, lower and lift. However far down you want to go, let's add a reach up and out. Get those shoulders warmed up. 2 more of these squats. Nice job. Last one. Step it out. Shift it left to right. Pushing those hips back. Our left to right movement helps to warm up those hip stabilizers, knee stabilizers, and ankle stabilizers, little muscles around the joint. 1 more left and right. Good. Let's bring those feet back underneath us. Reach and pull with the march. Again, getting that upper body, those shoulders warmed up. Let's cross it over, elbow to opposite knee. Warm up that T-spine and core. Nice work. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to go into a hinge. So hands behind the head or on the hips. Either one is fine. And hinge it forward. Come back up. Reverse lunge. Hinge again. Reverse lunge the other way. Alternating hinging and lunging. Nice stretch through those glutes and hamstrings on the hinge. Step it back, railroad track stance, side by side, not a balance beam. Pushing those hips back like you're pushing a door closed behind you. 1 more of each of these. Lunge, hinge, lunge. Last one here. Good, let's hamstring curl. Wrapping up the warm up here. We're going to push and pull with our upper body here. Warm up chest and back. Pull that heel behind us. Hamstring warm up there. Nice job. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, quick sip of water here. Oh shoot, I don't think I have water. All right, so we got supersets. 2 exercises back to back, 45 seconds. You'll have 15 seconds transition, no worries about that. We're going to start with a medium to heavy dumbbell. I'll give you some guidelines as to what it should feel like as far as effort level. We're going down to the floor to start it off with an upper body pull. So we're going to bring that dumbbell over our chest. We're going to lower over our head, gently, slowly squeeze it back up toward that back body. Here's 3, 2, 1, here we go. So on a 45-second interval, we're going down and up, maybe 1 or 2 counts both directions. So 1, 2, squeeze it back up, 1, 2. We're getting somewhere 8 to 10 reps, maybe 12. Last 2 reps is challenging, but doable. So on a scale of 1 to 10, we're working at like a 7 to 8 in order to build that strength and make progress. Core is strong. We don't want the low back to lift up too much. A natural curve at that low back is fine, but we're going to lightly engage that core, 360 degrees. Here's 3, 2, 1. Bring it back vertical. We're going heavy lower body here, lower body push. You can switch out weights if you'd like. We're going goblet squat, so stance is very individual. Lower and lift. Push out of that seated position. Here we go. Lower and lift. I like to have a shoulder width stance, toes slightly out, but you can individualize that. If your toes do point out, just bring those knees along with them. Don't let the knees cave towards each other. We want the knees to kind of go where the toes are pointing and line up with the ankles, or maybe third toe, second toe. Upper body stays tall, shoulders are back and down. I'm holding the weight center of the chest. You can do this 2 dumbbells front racked. You can hold the weight on each side of your leg. You can go dumbbell to the middle, whatever feels best. 3, 2, 1. Take a little break here. My husband brought me my water. All right, second time through. Since we're only doing 2 sets, you can definitely go a little bit heavier if you're feeling good about it. All right, dumbbell pull over. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. If you have a little bit extra time, a third set after class, a third set of everything would be great, but not necessary. 2 sets will definitely get you benefits. Inhale down, exhale it up. You can use a breathing strategy to help you out. Keep those elbows slightly in here, a little bent. We don't want them locked out. I like to coach an inhale down and an exhale up on this one. But you can try out inhaling at the top and exhaling through that whole range of motion as well. That might work better for some. Here's 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Let's goblet squat. Set it up. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you're looking to add a little bit of challenge, but you don't want to add or go a little, you don't want to go heavier on the dumbbell, you can pause at the bottom. 1 or 2 seconds. Increase your time under tension. You can get creative and do a knee lift twist. Those are just a couple options to make it more challenging. There's lots of ways you can do it. You can slow your descent or slow down as you come up. I was talking a 1 to 2 count up and down, but you can make that bigger. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. We're going into our second superset. We're going a little bit lighter on our dumbbells this time. We're going to be doing a bent over back fly. So we're going to hinge forward, bend those knees, bend those hips, get that upper body close to horizontal if you can. We're going to squeeze it back and lower it down. Mostly straight arm if you can. Squeeze it back, lower it down with control. Set it up in 3, 2, 1. This double leg stance here, you can split it up if that feels better on your hips and back. You can also do this supported. Give a little bit more stability to that midsection and that back. Showing that here. We're working that upper back between the shoulder blades. Great postural exercise here. If you are doing this supported one, single arm, just be mindful and switch halfway. Or maybe you want to do 2 or 3 on each side and then switch and keep switching throughout the interval. 3, 2, 1. All right, here's our step up, team. Step, bench, or chair. You don't have to have dumbbells. If you don't want to, it's just a step up, tap, step down, re-step with the same leg each time. If you don't have a step, bench, or chair, this is going to be a split squat. So split squat, press it up, split squat, press it up. Stay on the same leg. I'll start this over. Stay on the same leg for the first half. So stepping with the same leg each time. Press through the chair, step, or bench. Get that whole foot on there so we're not hanging our heel off. Slight hinge forward, but we don't want to use momentum. So don't use your arms. Don't lean into it too far. Drive your head towards the ceiling using that glute, hamstring, and quad. Switch sides. Other leg right here. Take your time stepping gently back down. The second half is easily overlooked and too quick sometimes. So step it up, lower down gently. Nice job. 3, 2, 1. 30 break. Once you get more comfortable and strong with that movement, you can add dumbbells, one on each side or a goblet style like we did squatting. But usually body weight step-ups are a good place to start if you're new to them. Set it up for back fly round 2, final round with this superset. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Another option here, another swap out if you need it. If you don't have light enough dumbbells for this extended full back fly, you can do a high or wide row. So bend those elbows, squeeze it up, lower it down. Same muscles worked, a little bit different movement, but same thing that we're working. We get a little bit of bicep in there, of course, and tricep with that bent elbow, but very comparable. 15 seconds to go. Exhale up, inhale down. One thing we want to be mindful of is that rib cage. We don't want to push it forward or arch the back. Keep everything in line in that torso. 3, 2, 1. All right, step ups or split squat. I'll demo the split squat here this time. Set it up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lower it down, press it up. For this split squat, there's different ways you can position your upper body. If you want to simulate that step up, you want to do a little bit more hinge forward, drive up and forward. Most of that weight's on that lead leg. If you want a little bit more quad focus, you can stay upright, lower down, press it up. Switch sides right here, other leg. Lower down, press it up. Keeping those hips neutral. We don't want to curl under or overarch that low back. Three, 2, 1. Take a break, 30 seconds. Heading into our third superset. Woo, it's going fast. We're going to start with lower body this time. Add dumbbells or just body weight to this one. This is a pendulum lunge, so it's a forward, swing it back right into a reverse. Forward to reverse lunge. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Try to make it one smooth movement. We're gently stepping into that front lunge, not too much stress on that lead leg or that lead knee. And then step it back, hinge it forward, emphasize that glute on that reverse lunge. We will switch at that halfway mark. You'll feel that stationary leg gets tired fast. Let's switch. Other side. Now, if you're not comfortable doing a full pendulum lunge, you can step together in the middle, gain your balance, and go. Otherwise, you can do just forward or just reverse if you'd like. 3, 2, 1. Find some medium dumbbells. You can maybe go towards the heavier ones if you're feeling good at that upper body pulling. We're going narrow row, same bent over position like the fly, except we're squeezing right close to our body. Dumbbell scoops, to the hip, elbow to the ceiling, squeeze it and lower it. So this one's working a little bit lower on the back, so this area right here, mid back. You can alternate, anything upper body you can alternate. You can go one at a time alternating, squeeze it and lower it. Same option for stances, you can split it up, you can do supported. You can even just stand it up, give that low back a break if you need to. Keep it under 5 seconds, come back, get some more reps in. Nice job. Inhale down, exhale up, pull and lower with control. Here's 3, 2, 1, take a break. Woo. All right, pendulum lunges. I'm gonna add some weight to my lunges this time. Again, your options are one dumbbell in each hand. You could goblet style up here. You could front rack it if you wanted to. Here's 3, 2, 1, here we go. I'm gonna start with my opposite leg this time. Whichever one I didn't start with last time. Give that leg an opportunity to go first. You might feel one side is a little bit stronger or weaker than the other. 3, 2, 1. It's normal to have a little bit of asymmetry, but we want to be as balanced as we can be. So it's great to do single-sided stuff like this. Got to correct any imbalances as best we can. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go narrow row. I'll maybe show a supported one this time. Here's 3. Or no, not quite. I thought we only had a couple seconds left. Now we go in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Now rows can be very still and stationary in that torso, or if you wanted to work that torso in with rotation, you can kind of rotate and reach and squeeze and reach back. It takes a little bit of more control. It's a little bit more advanced, so you don't have to do it if you're not ready for it. Here's 3, 2, 1. That's halfway. That was for me because I'm only doing one at a time. Inhale down, exhale it up. Nice job. Just a couple more. 3, 2, 1. All right, team, we're heading into our 4th and final superset. So far, so good. We're going into a lateral lunge. I'll show body weight, but weight options are the same. Dumbbell at the chest, 2 dumbbells at the shoulders. I wouldn't go 2 dumbbells at the side with this one because we're stepping left and right. I would maybe go 1 dumbbell in the opposite hand. So stepping it left. Let's stay on the same side. Same leg for the first half. Join me when you can. I'm going body weight. My legs are a little tired from some workouts yesterday and the day before. Nice job. As we step to the side, we're pushing our hips back. Our knee can come slightly over the toe. We want to stay tall through that upper body. Sink as low as you feel good about. As you get stronger, you can go a little bit bigger range of motion. I totally missed halfway. Let's go ahead and switch it. We'll make it even. I'll pause it. Get a little bit extra on this side. Now, when we split up our interval like this, we're only getting like 6 to 8 on each side. So it is okay that we're getting a couple extra. 3, 2, 1. Upper body pull. Let's go bicep curl. Dumbbells at your sides. Elbows are in. We're squeezing, pulling it up, lower it and down. You can go palms up. You can go thumbs up. You can go palms down. All of those incorporate a little bit different muscles. I'll talk through that here. Stances side by side. You're joining me when you can here. We're in the interval. Exhale it up. Inhale it down with control. Couple counts up, couple counts down. If your palm's up, that's primarily just biceps. If you go thumbs up, you're working forearm as well. If you go palms down, that's a lot of forearm and grip strength. You'll feel it right away. You can't do it, typically can't do as much or as big of a weight as you could with hammer curl or traditional biceps. Be careful not to push our hips forward or start leaning back too much. 3, 2, 1. All right, team. 30 break, round 2, final round coming up next, and then we'll go into some core. Lateral lunge, start on your opposite leg. If you remember where you started, here's 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go, team. This one can have some rotation in that T-spine as well. Pelvis and lower body needs to be nice and stable though. As you sit back, we don't want to rotate our whole body, just our T-spine. Switching sides right here. Adding in this lateral movement, like I said in the warm-up, really works on those inner outer legs. So glute medius, glute minimus, side of the butt, inner outer thighs. Stabilizers through those joints. 3, 2, 1. Bicep curl. Again, upper body can be alternating. If you like that better, here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Little bend in those knees. That creates a really good position for the pelvis. If we lock out, that's where we tend to kind of push our hips forward. So a little bend in those knees sets you up for a good torso alignment. Inhale up. Sorry, exhale it up. Inhale it down. We're over halfway with this one. Finish out the workout. We got core next. Last few reps here. Way to stick with it. Finish strong. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, team. Little drink of water if you need it. Bring it down to the floor or mat. We'll do 3 minutes of core here. It'll be kind of continuous core, so take breaks as you need it. We're going to start in a plank. Find a full plank or a plank on your knees. We're going to go knee to same elbow or wrist, and then cross it over to that opposite elbow or wrist. If you're going from your knees, you got to stay with that same wrist the whole way. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Another good option is to incline. I almost prefer to incline my planks if I need to modify. So using something elevated, coffee table, couch, chair, something like that. Just makes it a little bit more accessible. It lets me plank a little bit longer, maintain good form for longer. Great for postpartum. I'm over 2 years postpartum. I'm still inclining my planks. I love it. I feel strong in this incline position. So this is where I am a lot of the time for planks. No shame in it at all. Give me 10 more seconds in this one here, team. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna flip it face up. This is an upside down table position, so arms in the air, legs are bent. We're gonna drop opposite arm and leg down to the floor, lift it back up with an exhale, and then switch to the other side. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. And lower, lift. If you're feeling strong and good, you can do all 4 at the same time for a little bit more challenge. Reach it out, pull it back in. If you're feeling like one arm, one leg feels like it's too much, you can do one or the other, just leg, just arm, go around the world with it. You don't even have to go all the way to the floor. You can keep the leg bent, tap it down. Awesome job, team. Stick with it here. Give me 15 more seconds. Light connection to the core. We don't need to over grip that core, especially on the front side. Try to evenly distribute that connection, 360 degrees all the way around that core. We're also working and coordinating with the pelvic floor and breathing muscle diaphragm. That whole system works together. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. We're gonna flip it to a side plank. We're gonna finish up here, both sides, and then we're gonna cool it down with some mobility. You can be on your elbow, you can be on your hand. You can be on your bottom knee for more stability. You can be up in a full side plank up on your feet. You can stack your feet, you can stagger your feet. We're gonna go reach long towards the walls, crunch it up above your body, and then reach long again. Here's 3, 2, 1, let's go. Side plank, 30 each side. Yeah, head out if you need to, team. Thank you so much. Inhale, reach, exhale, squeeze. Yes, those hips can sit back a little bit if you need them to. Nice work. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give you a couple seconds. Rotate to the other side. Set it up in 3, 2, 1. Other side plank. If you're up on your hand a little bit and that elbow so we're not locked out, we don't want to overstress that joint. Nice job. 10 more seconds, team. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and go face down. Bring those knees wide, feet together. Sit back into child's pose. Forehead on the floor. Go ahead and release all those low back muscles. Reach those arms forward. Just a couple minutes here of mobility. Same thing with warm up. If you can spare a couple minutes even, it's going to serve you for the rest of the day. Bring it up into tabletop with an inhale. Bring those knees together. We're going to do some cat cows. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin. Arch the spine. Exhale, round through to cat. Chin to chest, tuck the tailbone, lift the spine. One more cow, inhale, drop. Exhale, cat. Spread the shoulder blades, press through the hands. Return to tabletop. Those knees wide again, sit back on your heels. Hand behind the head, rotate through the spine, lift, inhale. Exhale, elbow to opposite wrist. 2 more, inhale, rotate. Exhale, close. 1 more. Shoulders back and down, pelvis is locked in. Other side, rotate. You might feel like you might have a little bit more or less mobility on one side. That's, again, asymmetry. Asymmetry is how we are, but we want to balance it out as best we can. Being able to rotate through your spine affects movement throughout your day, so T-spine mobility is something to work on for sure all the time. And release. Bring it up. Feet underneath your hips. Lift the hips. Round it up 1 vertebrae at a time. We're out of time here. 1 more full body. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release down. That was full body strength. Thanks so much for attending. Let me know if you have any questions. Reach out or DM or email Target Happiness. Thanks, team. See you next time.